Welcome everyone to this session hosted by DSC. Here we have something very special for you, and I am sure you will be thrilled what we have in the auditorium. So we are having facing a little bit of technical issues, so your speaker is just joining the session. So please bear with me for a second. Yes, it is a go-go, and just please bear with me with a second before your speaker joins, and then we shall begin with this particular session. Okay, I am waiting for her. Hi everyone. Yeah, we are. I was on mute because there's a little bit of technical difficulty with the connection. So how about we chit chat about what is going to go on in this session? The session is already mentioned. We have that it is about divulging your social profile, open source intelligence. Okay, still no. I guess you are getting sound now, right? And we will be broadcasting in just a few minutes. So let me give a little bit of background about our speaker over here. Our speaker here is your DSC core member and your outreach lead and systems enthusiast. She has experience in lots of new stuffs that maybe is very interesting and new to DSC itself. And In this session, I can't really open the box, what's inside the session, but I can just tell you it's going to be really fascinating. And we have here how to capture CID wala log criminal. But here we have your DSC core member and the systems enthusiast with us joining you in 3 seconds. Apologies for the delay and I guess Divya is here now. Hi Divya.
Hi everyone. So sorry for the delay. I just got up to some network issues and I'm actually yeah, everything is fine now. Hi everyone. I'm so happy you all joined my session. I'm actually nervous myself, but I'll try to do my best. Um, Wait a minute. Just hold
Happens to
on.
all of us, this network connectivity issue. This is how it works. So now I'm handing over the entire auditorium to the famous Divya Goswami. Over to
Okay.
you. Stage
Okay.
is all yours.
Okay. Thank you, Ritik, for the introduction. I'm so happy. Thank you. Yeah, so how is everyone doing this evening? Thank you for joining again. Again, I'm a bit nervous. So, can you all see my screen? Let me just show my screen. Share. Share. Thanks, Obi. Thanks, Obi. Faiz, I'm so happy I can see you guys. Can you all see my screen? I just want a yes from you. I'll just wait for 10 seconds for a reply. I hope you can see my screen. I'm just waiting for a yes. You can see my screen or not. Okay. Okay. I guess you can see my screen. So, OSINT, um, short form for Open Source Intelligence. Too dark, devious, but understandable. Oh, I'll try. Okay. I'll give my entire screen to my slides. I hope it's very much visible right now. Oh, cool. Okay, Open Source Intelligence, short form, OSINT. Research happening in real life, also called the process of enumeration. This term, in a way, is not new to this world. Since the time you all just learned how to gather info, how to stalk people, there are always ways you can stalk or collect more info on a target. How? Old terms, old conventional forms, you can say television broadcast, radio broadcast, newspapers, harbor, business reports, maybe some of YouTube as well. So we are not going there today. So it's a normal term, but the only catch here is OSINT is done online, right? OSINT, since the internet came to this world, you can say every one of you owns some certain social media account or a blog site or or forums. Many of you have Twitter, Facebook. So so all these can be scrapable. All the data you put there are scrapable, and you can all produce them in a way and analyze. A person can totally analyze your habits, everything, just by looking at your writing style or your commenting style or which profile sites you use. Okay. So this is just like gathering info passively in a well-organized manner that is already available in public. And how? We're going to show you some tools which will effectively help you guys to do basic as well as advanced some places to research on your target. A very strange and difficult part of this slide is to introduce myself. I am somehow on another speck in this world, doing a little bit as I can to feed my curiosity in cybersecurity and messing around with system architecture, right now into digital forensics and a bit keen into Linux kernel. So that's who I am. Okay, coming to the main topic. So OSINT broadly belongs to a category. Oh god, hello darkness, my junior. I hope you guys keep the comment section interesting. Thanks, Dipajan. Obi, hi. Yes, thank you. Okay, so OSINT. OSINT belongs to a broad category that is intelligence gathering. That is gathering intel on a target, of course, by many other techniques. You can see human intelligence, particular based on human gathering info from a specific IP or an address, geolocation, geospatial intelligence. So this is where we are today. Open source intelligence, signals, cyber. We are not going to go there, and we'll be just scrolling around this place. So you should know before you jump in, what do you want to collect? You wouldn't want to collect some redundant data, maybe a bus ticket, and you can say that that person lives here. You can't say that. So you need to know what do you want to collect, where to collect, which places you can go about, which doors to knock. Is the info valid? Very, very important. Today I'll be showing you an example in a way. Is the info valid? Whether the person you are searching is really existing or not. The way that you know that you're going to gather some intel on a person, that person also knows that maybe someone might track him or her. So he or she might leave some false breadcrumb trails all around. So it's not always that whatever you get is always the valid data or authentic data. And right, that, and after that comes, if you're collecting some info, you can't say that in a 30-minute session, in a 45-minute session, you will be an OSINTing expert. You need to give dedicated amount of time, maybe months or years, to gather intel on a person and really analyze who the person is. So don't expect by the end of this session that you'll be some. Thank you, Sam, uncle. So you won't be expecting this. You'll be an OSINT expert by the end of this session. Continue doing whatever you are doing, and after a level of time, you will be expert generally. And so, what is OSINT mainly? So keep monitoring on a person. Yeah. So OSINT, in a way, you can say many of us are already into this. Maybe you have a very favorite author or a singer or a dancer, many inspirations, and you might be following them on some social medias, maybe seeing some blogs, seeing some Twitter updates or some Facebook updates, and you'll be saying, okay, some bad news, maybe their dog died, or maybe their subah wala chai thoda thanda tha. So this is how you gather intel from social media. So you guys already know a small part how this is done. But what we will do today is a small catch. The target won't be always be a celebrity. Yeah, need to disguise. Yeah, Abhinav, you need to disguise after the session, maybe. So your target won't be a celebrity always. Some normal individual just walking outside your home, maybe you're just your boss from your office. Anyone. He or she need not be an internet celebrity or a persona which is always active on the internet. But leaving some of the other fingerprints is a necessity, and we already have that. And it can be many of you guys as well. As Abhinav says, when you're watching this stream, you can already say that you have a Gmail account from which you're logged in. Oh yeah, Faiz delay. Yeah, of course. If that girl is already an OSINT expert, she will definitely stalk you back. So, whenever you're watching this stream, I can already say that you have a Gmail account, a nice name. Some of you have nice DPs as well. So you already have left some fingerprint, and I won't at all believe that you have made this YouTube account just to watch my session. You must have logged in with it anywhere else in public, and I can see those as well, just by knowing that you own a Gmail account. And there are tools which will scrape data, and we'll see wherever you have commented or tagged or mentioned everywhere. So just know this by default, you have your fingerprints sprayed all over the web. And those are what we are going to scroll down today. Main workflow methodology, or the main path we will go always, export OSINT. So if you want to see some people, search up some people, search engine OSINT, maybe you got a username, you can go about searching for the username, maybe scrape down activities, just seeing what that username particularly have done anything in separate websites. You know where to go for that. Image OSINT, this will be something you'll be learning today. Email addresses, scarily, spookily, even a website has its own email addresses, and you can scrape them as well using necessary tools. Phone number, well, not always successful. If you have some phone number or some spam accounts which is literally every time spamming you. Let me see the puppets. She's beyond. So, phone numbers, you can do that as well. Not always successful or useful, but this is something you should know as well. Domains, maybe you are stalking someone through their, they have a nice little portfolio and you want to see, let me see what this person has as a tech stack. Let me see what he or she knows in the world of technology. Maybe you can scrape down with what materials the portfolio was made, maybe the website was made, or maybe go to the GitHub account and see what are the day-to-day technologies he or she is engaged in. You can do that. You can also see the who is lookups when he or she has registered a separate domain. Maybe get their address from there as well. We will show you that as well. And of course, tech used by creators. Using IP, social network, OSINT, geolocations, you can also scrape data from a person who has been careless enough to leave their locations everywhere, like a fingerprint in some images or some files. You can scrape down that as well. Breach data OSINT, something very much interesting. Not really useful for today, but this is a very useful in real world. So I'll be showing you that as well. So सर्च इंजन में सबसे पहले गूगल बाबा सबका फेवरेट बट मेरा भी फेवरेट but mine is just because it tracks you, right? That is scary, but that is what we want. We need the search engines to pull out some weird juicy info about someone, and just by typing some dork strings, you'll be knowing what are dork strings after some time. I'll be showing you that as well. DuckDuckGo, not really somewhere you would look up, but it's a very useful search engine for people who are privacy concerned. If you don't want your weird something you searched on Amazon and you want to keep that data private, and you're watching some video on YouTube with your family and suddenly the ad related to it pops up, and that is very, very, very bad. So that Yandex, Bing, OSINT Binod. My data was received. Next Gmail has received. Yeah, Binav, that happens. That happens. I'll be showing you one with mine as well later in the slides. So for the lazy bums out there, I have kept one. It goes by the name Sputter, which shows you can see so many search engines together here if you just want to search for. Okay, let me just search my name. What do you get there? Oops, sorry. Yahoo, Bing, Ask. Oops, sorry. So for a couple of examples, what you can get from my, so you can see, not really, not much. Let's see what we, oh, definitely not me. And Yahoo. So this is a place from where you can search all the search engines about all the search engines together. You don't have to go about, maybe do this. Maybe go to DuckDuckGo and see. Okay, weird results. We won't be going there. So this is a place where you can get all those together. So back to the slides, and a very interesting one which I came about some days back, and it is very useful. I'm sorry, I can't spell your name, Shafullah Muhammad. Hey, that is so nice. You can really teach us that, and sometime. That is nice. So back to the slides. I'll show you what Mention Map does. Mention Map is a very interesting tool. If you own a Twitter account, definitely you should buy now. You should check this out. So this one gives you, oh god, okay. And it will redirect you, and what it will do is it will show you your engagement, your recent engagement with your recent Twitter accounts, whose posts you can see here my profile. You can see, okay, Dipanjan, you are already spotted here. DSCHIT, shout out to us. Please do follow us. Another nice Twitter account, Nixcraft, for those Linux people. InfoSec people, do follow Cyber Mentor. I'm giving a shout out to everyone. This is another friend of mine. So this is the normal people I always tweet, mention them, tag them, so they are visible here. And you can go about, and if you just yeah, you can see this guy, you can see the guy he engages with. Okay, and you can see my Twitter profile here as well. You can see, and oh, so let me tell you a story. What happened to me some days back. So this guy, you can see Heck, which is interesting because my name is Heck, because I own that name. Someone impersonated as me and tried to spoof me. He tried to spam under my blog. Let's see. So this guy tried to spam under my blog, and although I did say to delete the tweet, you can see the tweet is deleted. But let's retrieve that, right? So how can we retrieve it? So you can, another tool, the first tool I'm going to show today, Web Archive. So what this place does is it saves thousands of web data, thousands and thousands of web data. Even now it is saving. So you can see if this deleted tweet has been saved here. It's like a recycle bin. No one can delete it from here, but it's like a recycle bin. So you can see it's like Git. Some previous snapshots, you can check it out and you can see if it is if the tweet is already available there or not. So we will go there. Oops. PC, I think this one. It will take some time to load. We will paste the link here and we see that okay, there was a snapshot taken in 22nd November. Hopefully we get the deleted tweet from here. And this is how you can see anyone's deleted tweet on Twitter, provided it's not tweeted very, very recently. So you can see. So this account, you can see it is deleted by the tweet author, but our dear web archive saved it. You can see, so we can go there and get the deleted tweet. Okay, heck. Oh my god. Yeah, thank you. So we got this. Let me just copy paste that. So we got something. Oh, so it said blog dot, and it said, hey, check out my new blogs. Sure, we will surely check that out. And this is where I got my first shock. My rants. And I did try reading this. It's totally rants. Seriously, this is rant. But we got some images. Something very, very useful while OSINTing. If you get some images, you can always fall back on them. You do something like, okay, wait a minute. If I give you a small challenge, if you can find out who the person is right before me, I can give you a shout out at the end of the slides, by the end of the session. And you can be our next infotech member. So the first hint I give you is, I have found out while my OSINTing journey, I will be showing you just one path, but of course I'll be OSINTing on this person for a long time, as mentioned. So I found out they own a Google account. So that is a hint. And hint number 2 is somewhere hidden inside my talk, and that will surely convince you to follow my talks. Please do follow my talk to get the next hint. So we found some images and we did the username. Did we use the username? Let us check with the username. So we got the name Heck. So we'll go about searching for this Heck. As you can see, the comment section is filled with Heck. So yeah, thank you so much for reminding. I should be checking for the username at first. So what this site does, it will see whether the heck this person has some account linked. You can see so many. See, it says available. It says not available. But sometimes what it does is, it might give you false alarms. Like some false positive. Let me just show you Dailymotion WordPress. So does heck own a WordPress? You see, heckWordPress.com doesn't exist. So this site was known to give some very bad false positives. So somehow you can see OSINTing is not always about positive stuff. You can get negative results as well. So we will cross that out. We'll go for the next tool, search POF, and we enter that. And this will do exactly what Sputter did for us. It will search simultaneously in many, you can see Facebook, Twitter, Google. See, Code Forces. Is this the guy we are searching for? What in the heck? You can receive many false positives here, so you can see on Facebook. Do we get anything on Facebook? You see something. Okay, that's a male person, but we are looking for someone named Rachel Holmes. So that is definitely a girl, and that is interesting. Our target is a girl. It might have spiked some interest in you. Heck. So code forces, nothing really useful to us. So a lesson to be learned here: not all roads lead to Rome. So we have to continue checking with other tools, and we got something with images. So we got some images, thankfully. Cross this out. So we got some images here. So can we go about searching? So there's a tool called reverse image. So what reverse image does is it goes again into three or four, I guess. Yeah, Google, Bing, Yandex, Baidu, and TinyEye. So what will it do? Is I added the uh, add-on already. You can see it here. Camera, this small camera thing. It will go about searching for this any image matching with this, and it will say it will give you any info relating to that. So let's see. We just tried over this one. It says click on the image. It did say, let me just show you. Search by image, all search engines, and it gave me to say select one image, and we did this first one. So it does say Dubai fountain, which is not exactly where we'll be searching. Urbana, okay, global land, electronics, Newton attractions, and it does say Kolkata. We found Kolkata, Shambhajar, Kolkata. So somehow it already said that the location is from Kolkata. Let's see what the other search engines say. Urbana, Urbana, Kolkata, Kolkata. Yandex gives us something in Chinese. So again, service not found. Again, this is gives some weird building stuff, so we won't go after that. And this says again on Urbana. So three of the search engines said it belongs to Urbana, Kolkata, a certain Urbana, Kolkata. I hope many of you not know that yet. So we'll be looking for the next one. So will the reverse image know what this place is? It says my workplace. Oh, so it says Rachel Holmes, as she claims to be, she works in this place. So can we see what this workplace is? We go about, select an image, it shows here. We click on this image, and it gives us some results. We'll wait for the results. Oh, it says, so yeah, so it says heritage. Heritage, HIT people, that's our college. So it says heritage. This picture certainly belongs to heritage. This also says from heritage. Not that much promising, but we'll go to the next one. Again in Chinese, but it does say heritage. Heritage. Everything again in Chinese. This service is down. This doesn't say anything. And this says again it's from heritage. You can see heritage Institute of Technology.png. So it can scrape out some image data as well. So what reverse image does is it searches along with the search engines and see if there is any image very, very close resembling to this image we have just given it for searching. So reverse image search. So let us try on this. So we are getting a lot of positive results now with this reverse image OSINT. So we'll certainly try that as well on this one. Let's see what they have. So nothing. So now even the promising search engines are also failing. Let me see what grassland. Not really something useful to us. First negative result, and we hop on to the next row. So reverse image definitely did search and did say something about this image. This is probability is for Urbana in Kolkata. This one is totally 100%. It's from heritage. since four of the search engines said it's from heritage, and we haven't searched for this as yet. So let me see. Exif data. How many of you people are? Yeah, grassland is a very very weird search. So exif data. If any one of you know about it, I'll be waiting for some of you. Yeah, Fez, you can do reverse image, but that will literally make my session longer than what I expected to end at. So we'll be going to the next tool. Because, hey, come on, I have to showcase you some tools. That's my target for today, not OSINTing in front of you, because that will take, you have to bear with me for months then. So, let me see. Yeah. So, what EXIF data does is it searches for metadata, some pictures, some information stored inside pictures. You can see, you can just go, but let me just share this link with you guys. Exactly, metadata. Yeah, many of you know. Thank you. Location, size, exactly, the owner, anything. So let me just try that on this image. This one. Because we didn't get any relevant data related to this. So maybe I just did a view background image and I took the image location and I'm slapping it over here. Let me just see myself. I'm not a robot. No, I'm not a robot. Okay. So view image data. And we got something. We got the latitude and the longitude and map via embedded. So you can see there are places, there are search engines on which you can go about searching for this. So I'll definitely go for Google, my favorite. Google Maps. And it gave you a location. Very interesting. Very interesting. So this place, she claims it to be my hiding place. So somewhere near this is her abode, ending with a home. We'll be searching EXIF on this as well. So this says it is from Chuck Color Road. I don't know how to spell this. Sorry, guys. Can we see something related to here? So what I'm using right now will be Street View, and we can literally stand on those places and see how the place looks. Okay. What is this place? Do you guys recognize this place? I give it 10 minutes, 10 seconds um, rest on this. We got something. Yeah, Street View. What Street View will do is you can literally stand on that place and just look about, roam that place. Tourism. So I hope you guys know. Let me see what this place has. Ah, we got something interesting for the HIT folks here. This used to be some of the places where our core team used to meet up. It's something. So I think you guys know which place is this. So we know something for now. Okay, let me just cross that out. This girl says the hiding place is from this one. So this has to be somewhere behind or in front or somewhere near HIT. So that's how we are getting the location. She claims to be, she's working here at Heritage and she lives somewhere near to Urbana, or she lives in Urbana. Quite rich person. So can we see the EXIF data of this? Because since the person has clicked this image, chances are that she has left some amazing data on this. Just go. We just paste the link. It says home.jpg already. So we can say that that person lives in Urbana. And yeah, we did get some latitude and longitude. And we'll go to Google. Can we see something close to Urbana? Can we see it? Let's use Street View again. Urbana, Kolkata. There I see it. And woo, we got the picture. We got to stand in front of our home. We, of course, we cannot go inside in Basha. So for writing such nonsense rants, and we have a person with no legs. Interesting. Okay. So, so what have we received by now? We know that this person is going about with my name, Heck, and of course I don't stay in Urbana, so this has to be some other person. We didn't get some positive results from usernames. We got something from image ocenting, and it says that workplace is from Heritage and she lives in Urbana. What next? And we got to see some locations from there. We already used Google Maps, so I'm not repeating that. Snapchat, a very interesting and weird thing for some of you. So it's all the people who use Snapchat here, you must be a bit surprised to see. Let me see, because I know the area of Heritage. Let me just see in Ruby, I think Crossing. Yeah, so you can see Ruby Hospital Crossing. So let us see some images or snaps what people have shared publicly with us. We can see them. Let me see. Oh, stay connected, send snaps. Yes, please send snaps. So that's how we go about OSINTing. You can see it here as well. Fairs has an question. What if the person you are waiting OSINTing is OSINTing you back? Oh, we got the same person. So you can see many weird results. There you go. So many of you must be knowing these places. I'm not that familiar with this. So you can use this tool, although now it's really useless for us. Whoops, whoops, whoops. This is something useful. So you can see driveways, walkthroughs from here, and you can use this tool in a way and see places nearby it clicked by the people. Thanks so much, thanks to them for lending me that data. We just go. So, web domain. So now we know that that person belongs to Heritage. She's working in Heritage. So can we get something from their domain? We should always check. Guys, we know that Heritage exists, but right now we need to see that if Heritage is totally authentic or not. Maybe that person in her rants, she has just placed that I belong to this place, haha, you cannot find me there. But let us just check if Heritage exists or not. This is how you go about OSINTing on a domain. We know that Heritage exists, but if we are going about searching for any other domains, we should always check that whether that domain is been registered by the right person. Maybe you can get some relevant data from them. So what is the first thing we're going to do when we get a domain? Who is lookup? Some people knowing that. Dipanjan, I didn't know Snapchat was a mapping application. Yes, so it does all these things without the anyone's knowledge. So we will do a whois lookup on this. What I use here is called DNS Lytics. I'll just guide you to the website. DNS Lytics is a place where you can, it will just ultimate online investigation tool. So any domain, anything, search for domain, IPv4, IPv6 of the provider. You can see these are examples over here. So you can actually go use this and check more about the domain. Anything. So I'm going to use this. I got the, I think, yeah, there you go. So browser add-ons and apps. So I always use this add-on. So it's just right there. So I'll use this on this. Halaki we know Heritage exists karta hai, but once again we'll be using this just to showcase you. See, it says Heritage. So there's a place domain, top level. You do gives you all the records. You can get the MX records, all the records here. You can do even do reverse IP. So you can see all those. And who is this is a main target. And we got the name, so Heritage Institute of Technology. We got the address, thankful to them so much, thank you. We got the address, we got the phone number as well, which is very interesting. Sometimes this is not always, you don't get such instances when you get a phone number from a who is lookup. So, and we got an email as well. If you face any errors, if you face any problems in the future, we can always email them or the phone number. So okay, so we continue OSINTing on this domain. Another is web.archive, which I found interesting on this website, Heritage. Just to spike the HIT folks a bit, I'll be showing you what Heritage looked like some years back. I think several years back. Let me just show you. This was a very interesting search, and I was looking on it for some time. So you can see so many snapshots. January 16, 2020, you won't see much effect. Let's go back to 2002. Let us see how Heritage website looked uh, some years back. So November. Let's see a snapshot from November 3. So you can see enter flash site, enter non-flash site, enter flash plugin. You can see there is pretty much nothing. 457 captures, and we went to the initial one. So this is how our college website looked in the November 3, 2002. Interesting. So we can know from this. Let me see script comments. Again, this internet was classy. What I said. so this is how we can say that yeah, this place exists, this place is authentic, because it's been there for 10 years. Okay, 10 years, that's a long time, more than 10 years, of course. 2020. So that's how you OSINT on a domain. Of course, I wanted to show our college website because it is totally safe. I don't want to go about destroying any other person's business right now, because Heritage is totally fine, totally safe. We know that college exists and their domain exists. It's a lovely college. Let's not defame. Okay. Here I'm actually skipping these two, but when you see that a person actually owns that website, you can always go about and search whether the domain or the company has his or her, its LinkedIn or a Twitter account. So that will give you a more detailed information whether the company is really active, or it has any recent events going on, or some shout out or something related to events. So that's how you can say that the website, the company is authentic. Another interesting one, Vaporizer built with. This is what I'm going to show you. Let me just show you here. I don't think so. So Vaporizer, what it does is it crawls through the source code of the website, and it sees, find out the technology stack of any website. So it creates a list of what the website contains inside it. Let me just see in this one. It just says it's running on a engine server, reverse proxy. So nothing much. But here you can see so many things. Google Analytics, it says web server, IIS, a server used by Microsoft. You can get anything related to that IIS. You can see Stack Overflow uses it. Some well-known W3 School uses it. Okay, so you can get detailed information on each each technology. It says operating system used by this domain to serve this is a Windows server. Prism is syntax checking something. No, I don't remember that much. UI frameworks. So this is how you go about scraping on a domain and see. So GitHub uses Bootstrap as well. GitLab. So this is how you do it. And you see YouTube here, but you might be thinking, why YouTube here? Maybe there's some embedded video. There you go. So there's some embedded videos. So it will find that out as well, and it will say, yes, so video players used here is YouTube. So, okay, so we are done presenting on the domain, and we can say that yes, heritage exists. Okay, so maybe this person is not bluffing, maybe it's really the place where she works, but that doesn't really gives us any info about what Rachel Home does work there. So, what else can we do? Emails, interesting. Emails from us from a website. So people, companies working on a specific domain or something, you can say that that company must be having some mail servers, and that must be having some email service set up as well. So what I use generally is hunter.io. Very nice tool to scrape email informations. I'll first go and show you domain search. So I'll just paste this one, heritageIT.edu. Heritage. Oops, sorry. HeritageIT.edu. You need to work really hard to make Bootstrap look the way HIT sites exist. Yeah, you can say that. Fertilizer space. Abhinav, with respect to Abhinav's question, super helpful. I forgot to show you actually one more. Built with. Built with is another tool, but it actually, I hate it because it says you need to sign up for getting a detailed one on this. So if I release that thing here, built with, you can see it does give you some information, almost same, but it didn't give you info. WebPlaza did not give you information on SSL, so that is also there. So you can actually go and download the lists. That is interesting. But again, for detailed profile, for metadata, so you need to log in for something. So some things which are really helpful. You can see some. No. So you can get more info if you just log in. And when I logged in, I just found out you have just 5 free searches, which is totally useless for me. So I don't trust this one much. I don't like this one much. So Vaporizer works for me. Okay, so back to emails. Let me just go. Yes. So when we hit domain search and we got emails, and again, I tell you, this is completely safe. This is being extracted from somewhere. So you can see export in CSV. So this is somewhere hidden in this domain, and we need to investigate a bit idhar udhar karke so that we can get to the exact place where these emails are hidden. Actually, it's not hidden, but I think you need to contact some place here to get the emails. So you can see all the working emails right now which is associated with this domain. Sign up, no word. Yes, Obi. I don't like signing up anyway. So you can see all the emails, and it says first name, last name of heritage.id. So this also has given you the information how the emails are generally stored in heritage website. So maybe we can go and verify. So I use add-on on this, which automatically, whichever websites I go, maybe I try on this. There's nothing because it doesn't have an email service set up on this one. So we will go here, and I have this add-on. You can just go and search hunter.io add-on. You can just go and search for that. I use this add-on to make my task easy on OSINTing, and you can directly get all these links here. So you can see all the emails here already lined up. And so what we will do now is we know the first name and the last name. So can we just paste the person's first name and last name and see and verify whether this person exists here or not? So we just go Rachel dot Holmes at the rate, what was the heritage it.edu. Verify. And it says invalid. So definitely this person is spoofing around. This person might not just work in this place. It's just like the whole page my rants, this person doesn't work here as well. So that gave me gussa gaya tha, because somehow this was one of the rabbit holes that I faced, that I entered, and I had to cancel my OSINT and I had to think about for some days and go about OSINTing again. So this person doesn't exist. His the email says invalid. So what do we do? Maybe you report. Maybe report, but wait, report to who? Phone number किधर है? Phone number चाहिए ना? So maybe if you remember, I did say that on Who is Lookup, we got a very nice phone number. You can see this phone number here. So what I will do is check whether the phone number is still working or not. Another tool is phonebook.cz. I think I'll go about this afterwards somewhere. Truecaller, phone number, India का सबसे number one spam checker. Truecaller, we will go to Truecaller, and you can already see I have done this searching thing, so it is already there. Well, I'll be pasting that. Search it up, Rachel. And hit the search button. Let's see, Heritage Group of Solutions. So it does exist. Fixed line, Tata Indicoms, location पे दिखा दिया. It says Kolkata, West Bengal, India. So we know this is still active. It is owned by someone. It is still there because location भी दिखा रहा है. So do we report? Maybe not on this session. Maybe you guys just go about doing that. But I wouldn't be showing this. I would recommend not any of you to do that as well. This is just for the sake I'm showing you what I did on my path of OSINT. Okay, so Truecaller is done. Email verifier gave us the detail that that person doesn't exist. Photoshop people take note. Yes, do take note. Another one I found out here was Phone Infoga. I was really surprised this tool is actually free, and shout out to this developer, Sundown Dev. Thank you for making this tool. I'll be showing you a demo instance. You can actually go and git clone this and get it on your terminal, but I will show you this one. So I'm not going to show you the email the phone number I got you from Heritage. Maybe let us consider an example where you are receiving some spam text repeatedly from a person, and you want to report or just know who is doing this. Maybe say, sharing you some weird data, and you just want to know who is this person. Maybe just not report, but just know who the person is. So what we will do. So again, shout out to Upamanya Chatterjee to give his number for this demonstration. I have taken his permission, and don't use this number or this finding against him. I totally am against this. This is just for the demonstration. Thank you for lending your number and volunteering for this demo. So what this tool did is it raw local, split it into the international version, country code. It says India, but from this 91 num verifier, what does this say? Valid, true, amazing. So we got this is amazing. So we got an info that it is valid. Yeah, Upmanyu exists, of course, and this number belongs to him. As country name, Kolkata, everything, some data related to him, but we still don't know who is this person. So what we will do is Google search. So this is what is called dorking. This is how in text means search for those websites in which in text this particular string is there. This or this and this pattern, or in this zero pattern. So it will search the whole web and say that, guy, do you have the string inside your website? If you do, then let us just show your website in the search results. And it did 35 results. And the first one, I'm not going to click it. This is part of the session. I'm not going to click it. And it says Upamanyu Chatterjee with his address, Sector 2, Salt Lake. Again, I say, don't go about messing with this guy. Please don't. This is just for the demonstration. And that's how you get the address, the name, and it even gives you to an option to leave a message, which of course we won't. So we know now who the person is just by using a simple tool called Phone Infoga. There are many other docking links. God, okay, come here. Okay, so you can go to social media, social network footprints. I just went on the first option, general footprints, and just did this. But we can go about Twitter. Do we have anything on Twitter? So it says nothing. So sometimes this is not that useful, but it's so nice that it did say it is valid, so it gave you some information on that person. And definitely the first just told you who the person is with the address. So if this exists for real spamming, you can just go to his house and bash him. Okay, so we are done with the very important one. Okay, but we have still not found out who Rachel Holm is. Okay, keep that in mind. Let me just go outside the finding OSINTing thing and let me just show you. By the time, let me just give you some time to search out for the Gmail account tool, anything if you can get to search for the person. Okay. So first what we'll do is, maybe many of you are tired कि क्या है सब हर जगह पे जाके you have to individually go emails, check out the domain, IP locations. Why to do this much of hard work? एक ही तो इंसान है. So for you guys, I have something called Multigo. So what it does is it automates the whole OSINTing process. I mean, and automating as in, let me just show you on demo. So I already have this installed on my system because I use it. So I'll show you one instance. Oops. Let me just show you. Multigo. So what it will do is automatically pulls out data. Automatically, it does it just by dragging and dropping several entities, which I'll be showing you in some time. Let me go. Hold on, guys. Let me just show you here. Yes. It will take some time to load actually. So I'll cross Firefox for some time. And let me show you here. So just because you are going to OSINT another one, another new topic, another new search here. So I just decided to make a new graph like this. हो गया नया graph. And what we will do is, I found a weird site online and we will just go on seeing who the person is. So let me just drop the link here to you guys as well if you want to search. I'll show you who the person is. Let me just show you. So this is the person. Weird. Zero answers, nothing. Questions, काफी सारे questions. 5 posts. There's some string, weird string. Maybe some of you recognize this as base 64. Maybe just try out OSINTing about. So it has something, QR code thing, and we got an email. So what I decided, because I just found out this, I decided to go about and search for this guy. So I selected some entity and I'll be dragging this. As I said, everything is drag and drop here. So Leah, copy paste. You see, so I'm going to search about something relating to this email. So what I do now, you can see this transform place. Get tags, indicators, DNS names, domains. You can just go and just press this play button and you can get anything what you want. So let me just go and run all the transforms. So what I did is now search anything that you can have on this email. So it didn't give you much. Let's see. Stop visible. Okay, so we got a domain, interestingly. So we will go again searching for relevant data on this domain. Sorry. Maybe go for domain DNS. Let's see. Let's see if there's some email addresses linked to this. Emails, emails, and emails. Let's see. And we got some emails. Abuse, domains. Oh, wait. We got so many emails. You can see each. So what Multigo did for us is it just automatically, we didn't have to go about, you can see those email stuff, hunter.io or phonebooks easy, anywhere, but just click around and it gave you some nice results. You can see needle at cyber2.com, interesting names. Okay. Oops. And it gave you some very interesting names. Let me just see if you can find any new entities from here or not. Like some person, if you want to search for some person, maybe link to this account, to this domain. So let's see anything called person to person. Let's see what this has. And it gave us results on persons as well. So you can see so many people associated with this cancer, associated with this domain. So many people. We didn't have to do anything in general. We just had to go and select this and literally run this transforms. DNS. You can have so many details, dear domain over details, email addresses. Yeah, Ritik. That is literally drag and drop and click. In that case, you guys run view, and you can see the results here. You can see also maybe it's not visible that much, but yeah, you can see transform person PGP done from entity cyber2.com. So it found out results and it showed you. So this is what Multigo does. Automatically searches for you. You just have to drag and drop. But yeah, manually करने में मजा आता है. So that's what I did at the first. And this is a free community edition, the free one. The paid one gives you with more features. Maybe look about Twitter. Twitter is not really that much useful on this community edition. You have many more entity palettes. The paid ones is having more features. So if any of you plan on taking it, do tell us. We will also use it. So we just cross this out. So Multigo work is done. So is this done? So just go back. So there are more other interesting tools for the curious ones. We'll just press on every link. I'll show you all together. Twitter trending hashtags. Okay, wait. Okay, so it will take some time to load, I think. So this is a place where all the hashtags around the world is mapped onto one. Oh God, so many of them. My browser can literally crash. So many hashtags. So many people are talking about so many things. Kangana team, farmer protests, political stuffs. India, we're coming close to India. Maybe I can scroll to West Bengal. Can I? Can't do it. Okay, so I can't. So sorry, but this is a place where you can see all the hashtags. Maybe just go about presenting in a particular topic on a particular person. So you can see Hangana team. Yeah, no three. Okay. Next thing, a very interesting one, flight trackers. So if you want to track any flight, you can do it. So many flights. There's so many flights flying above you right at this point. So you can click on one and you can see all the details of a flight just by clicking. Maybe some of your relatives are traveling from one country to another and you just want to check. Yeah, so you can do it from So I once used this because my relative was stuck in somewhere and I just had to check which plane is it. So she shared me the details and I had to contact. So I had to use this. So OSINTing in real life can be fun if you know when to use what. This is another one where you can actually see real time satellites right above you. So you can see right now one of the most important, interesting ones for me was HD live from space station. You can literally see the space station and see this Earth from the camera. So let me just show you. Maybe the camera is fine today. Ah, there you go. See, so you see something. You won't be seeing this moving that much because it is going in a constant velocity. You can see something. Water. Is it water? No. Of course, this is our planet Earth. You can see from the space. It is actually live right now. So you can see this as well. Let me just check the comments. Uh, huh. So this is another interesting one you can go and see. Another interesting trying thing is seeing live cameras right from your browser. Oh god. So you can see this is some flood something. I won't be pressing on one because it will take time. This is a place where you can see the live cameras anywhere from the internet, anywhere, everything is live here. Okay, so this is something interesting. These are something I just gathered for you. I won't be going about all these. I won't be going about all these. Let me just wait. Yeah, these. So I'll be dropping the links of each, of course. You'll be, if you're interested in OSINTing further, you can always go and see these. Okay, so the last one for today, take the feel of breach data. So many of you must be knowing, have I been pawned? Let me just show you, have I been pawned? So this is in respect to Abhinav's question, which he asked sometime before. So what this does is checks for any leaked data that is linked to your account. Maybe just try the weird one I found before. This one from Quora. Let's see if this account was found or not. And it says good news, no punish found. Let me just try with my. Hey, by the way, this is a hint alert. If any of you are still finding for the Rachel Holmes challenge, you can go about. See. Oh, so it says, oh no, pond. So somewhere my data was leaked, and I'm an avid reader. Fact for about me. So Wattpad had a data breach in June 2020, and that's when my email username and password got leaked. So maybe you might get my email password somewhere. I'm not going to tell you. So that's how you do. That's how you make yourself safe before going about dorking. So what dorking does? Let me just show you dorking. So what dorking does? Just like I showed you one example before in text, this searches for strings, anything related to what you have mentioned under the semicolon, and it says it just searches about. See, you can see image size, width, height, anything related to Twitter, anything related to a site. You might just dig inside a site and say, just search me this guy's number and name. So you can do that as well. So this is interesting. So I have this Google hacking database from where you can see doc strings every day posted. Okay, let me just try this one and show you what it does. So you hit that and you can see live Buffalo Trace. You can see live cameras, everything linked here. You can see everything found out just by one click on the search engine. And you can just go and press, can I? You'll see. Can I see if no images is there? You see, you can see a live camera, access network camera. Okay. So this is actually CCTV camera which you have got into, and you can see whatever is going on in that place. We'll be out from here before I get caught. So that is interesting. So this is how the word list that gets leaked into the dark web anywhere. That's how you get all the passwords, anything. So let me just show you one related to passwords. Yes, even passwords are laying open on this on Google. Let me just show you. So wait. Hmm. Let me just share my screen.
Hey everyone, I guess Rachel is having bad weather today. Maybe her internet connection is not quite stable right now. So, right here, you will have to wait maybe 5 minutes for her to reconnect over to the session. Meanwhile, how about you try to find out who is the hack? The challenge Divya has put over to you.
Sorry guys for the thing. Okay, let me just share my screen again.
Divya, we cannot see your screen or yourself. Okay, she's back again. She has just refreshed her page, and she'll be right back over here. And here she is. Welcome back. Please turn on your camera or you share your screen, Divya. Okay, looks like some Chrome issue again. I guess it is already the time when she wanted you to know.
Is my screen visible? Let me just.
Yes, Divya, your screen is completely visible. Carry on.
Something happened with my Ethernet cable. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Something happened with my Ethernet cable. So okay. So yeah. So I was actually showing you that. Okay. So what are Google Docking? That's what I said. You can search about for some cameras. Cameras at $4. Interesting. Some hashtags you can search. You can directly just slap those things into Google search engine, and it will search some interesting stuff for you. So what I tried right now is searching for database passwords. Yeah, Dipanjan, I'll actually turn off my video. Thanks for saying that. Okay. So what this did, DB password obviously. So what I searched right now is a file type named env, and so you can see government, but we won't go there. Database passwords, and search for exactly the file type, which is env file type. So we saw so many passwords linked here. DB password, 9y74. So you have so many passwords right now publicly available on Google. So that's what Google does, and this is a place where you can find out so many um, dark strings, dark links. Can let me just show you an example of this. That out there, and you can see so many. So login portals from all parts of the web. You can see everything just by writing this site portal and in title login portal. So that's how you do dorking. So that's how you take the field of breach data. So that's in a way breached, since that is already available and people can take advantage of those and maybe just hack into your database. You can't say that for sure. So we are coming to the end of the session. Are you safe? You definitely can't be safe. So this is in a way showing you how OSINTing is done, is showing you in a way how to mitigate yourself from being targeted like this. Don't leave breadcrumbs trails all around or just be hidden just like Rachel Holmes did. We still don't know who that person is, so we can't be sure if she really exists or is just another speck in the wind maybe. So a question which all of you must, I just saw you guys saying that this, I'm scared right now, this has to be illegal, but no, these are nothing illegal. You just have to type in certain strings and you can just find out anything that is available publicly. So this is not your fault, right? You're just typing some abcd like this and you got something on the web. That is not your that is not your fault. So this is the fault of these portal.mobile backup. These are the people, these are the main culprits who haven't secured their portals to be shown like this in public. So, and also if you're going about OSINTing after this, never publicize. Like many of you must have heard the hack of iThead Junior. Maybe many of you didn't see the results, what they got. Nothing was posted like in public. That's how you should be. You should never post anything, any data that you got leaked from somewhere. You cannot post those on public media. So always report them. and that can save you from further hassles and also defaming the company. But wait, the main challenge. Did you guys find out who the person is, Rachel Holmes? Let me just show you another tool. This is the last tool for today. I'll be wrapping up now. Siri G Hunt. What this fat guy does is anyone owning a Gmail account will go about scraping about that user, the person, maybe the profile picture, where he or she is logged in, maybe your YouTube or some social media. So, can we do it on this person? Let's see. So there's, you can see ls, you can see there's a folder called hunt.py. What is the main folder, I mean the file which will actually hunt. So we'll be doing python hunt.py, and maybe let us try out on my remember the, let me just show you again the email which I mentioned here. Have I been pawned? The email from which my data was leaked. What was that? Do you remember? Maybe this one. Let's just try. Maybe we can get something from here. This one, exactly. So we just take this email which belongs to me and slap that in. Hit enter. Ghunt loaded. It says one account found and Rachel Holmes. So that was me purposefully leaving breadcrumb trails for any of you. Excuse me, 1 second. Let me just. Oh, any of you who will search for my account. So you can see I own an YouTube channel. I don't. Do I? Maybe you can go about hosting that as well. I have a photos account, map account. Interesting thing, it got the YouTube channel link as well, which is confidence 37.5%. So we can go about checking these. If one of these belongs to Rachel Holmes, we just try one to show you. Does it belong to me? Does it belong to me? No, this is not mine. Oops. And it said it has a Google map. Itna sara reviews. So I gave 14 reviews. That's true. So you can see those reviews as well. I gave those reviews. See, you can see that's my picture. Yes, that's something somewhere I went. So these are all the viewers, all the views that I gave, reviews. You can see those. More are Google Calendar. Maybe I haven't left anything public for you guys to see, so you can't see anything there. And it did say that I belong to Kolkata, so which is partially true. Little high, it does say. So Rachel Holmes was me. Anyone who found out? Can we? Anyone who found out? I don't think so, because this is a tool I just taught you. But if anyone did, I'll be surprised. We'll be waiting for 10 seconds now. If anyone did. Local tour guide certified. Yes, Obi, I used to do those. So maybe if I end this session, maybe I'll be able to see if any of you did. I'll be giving a shout out for that. So that's all for today. Power off, system CTL shutdown. And thank you for attending. Thank you for being there. It's so nice to see you guys attending my session. I'm actually so excited. I was so nervous that this will go right or not. Oh, you found Dipanjan, thank you. Today's prize winner is Dipanjan. Maybe we can arrange something for you to do. So many of you who don't know who Dipanjan is, he's a Google Cloud facilitator and our tech lead. So shout out to you and great job, Dipanjan. So I'll be ending my session here. So much thankful for you guys to attend it. I'm so grateful. And this is the link of my talk. If anyone is interested, you can go about. Yes, that's my GitHub profile. Don't start, please, because all the links there is actually not mine. All the tools have been designed by some other developers. So it will be good if you go to their profiles and just start their repos. So thank you so much. A big shout out to my presentation tool, MDP. It's a command line based presentation tool. If you like my theme, like this divulging your social profile and the author details right in the bottom and the slide numbers, please do check out this as well. And I would like to see this used in some other PPTs as well. So thank you. Over to you, Ritik, if you're online.
Yes, I am, Divya. A seriously amazing session you had today, and it was kind of a surprise that in the end we found out the entire culprit was you. Everyone was rooting for someone else.
Well, somehow you have to keep the session safe. So I can't go about roasting for someone else and defame that person in that process. So
Yeah,
I
that
had to
makes
save
sense.
myself.
Perhaps we will get some volunteers for the next time you are arranging certain session like this, and then we'll
Yeah.
be able to bash anyone who comes forward. So
I guess it's time to give some surprise news. I
yeah, the
think Ritik should
surprise
do it.
news.
Yeah, you should do it.
So I hope you had a really interesting time with Divya here with our infosec section of DSC. Of course, this was it. But what comes after you found out the information about a person? What comes after that? Where do you go? You know where they live. You know where you know all the information about them. But where do you go after that? There are lots of places where you could.
That's
Stay
right.
tuned.
Maybe you can give us a small leak on this. We'll be seeing something related to accessing your system by simply downloading something, which we won't be saying that, just downloading something you can literally give access to your whole system, and
Very
stay
simple
tuned to
downloads.
that.
Maybe it could be as simple as opening your VS Code, or maybe it could
A
be just a
package.
single click. You never know. So stay tuned with us for this infosec section of DSCHIT, and we'll be back very soon. Expect us.
Any other questions you guys have, or just pat me for saying that you did well. Thank you. My mom is even watching. Oh God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying that.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank
that
you.
is it. So that is it. Have a good night, everyone. See you next time. Bye bye.